Right. Alright, so I really wanted to get into this topic of building habits within trading and why it's so important and how I'm within that situation right now where I'm building certain habits and I'm trying to keep them as efficient as possible and how you guys could do the same. And as you guys know, since I've been documenting my journey of taking that $100 up to 1,000, which if I take a look back to that overall goal, it's something that I should have not even began at the initial like starting point. But even if I did that, that is totally fine. But it's because I'm saying that is like it's not the overall goal that I set for myself that is impossible. It's not impossible. Everything is possible. It's the possibilities are there as long as I align myself with my rules and everything like that. It is possible for me to get to that pinnacle. But understanding that sometimes if you want to get to that goal, it's very easy if you're gonna over risk and if you're gonna put down a lot of lot size and stuff like that within your trade and break your rules. Of course, you're gonna have those big winning trades and you can maybe flip that 100 to 1,000 very quickly. My overall goal was to trade that $100 up to 1,000 with perfect rules, same as I would on a 100K account or on a 200K account, and that's how exactly I've been treating it. So I'm sort of playing it very alike to what I would on a bigger account, and I'm approaching it with that way because it's real money and I'm trying to get the feel of it. And as you guys know, that's not my overall goal. I don't want to trade my life capital at all. I want to get into the funded route because that's going to be the only way for me to maximize on making wealth or making money out of the markets. And as there's a shortage on live money and the capital, I mean, with $100 to $1,000, of course I'm not gonna make the monthly RRs that I'm looking to make. So hence why I would need a bigger account size, which is why I'm gonna go through the funded route. But as for now being, I'm trying to trade on $100 account and become profitable on it to then prove myself that I can go get a challenge and pass that challenge and then trade on the challenge. But whilst I'm trading this $100 account, I'm thinking of going and trading demo as well. Besides it, the demo would be on 100K. So when it is time for me to get the challenge for the 100K, I will sort of get the feeling of the live money, which would be the $100 account of me trying to keep it profitable and getting my overall edge well there, which then I can just repeat it on the 100K account as well. So I would just continue trading the $100 account, become profitable on that, take it out of drawdown, become profitable on it, and then on the side trade demo as well for 100K, and overall just get that feeling of how it would feel like if I applied the same rules on a funded account, because that's the overall goal. I want to get my first ever funded and then from there 200K, 300K, 400K, 500K funded hopefully. But as of now, one of my own goals is to reach to a stage where I could trade on a funded account, and that's what I'm working towards with this $100. I'm not looking to turn this $100 into a million. No, that's not the goal. I'm looking to get profitable on this $100 account to prove myself that I can then go buy a challenge for 100K, 50K, and then trade on that, and then take the money out and then buy more funded. And that's the overall approach that I'm going with. And I hope some of you do align with it. But overall, I really wanted to get it out there because some of you guys might be confused and maybe asking why I'm doing this, why exactly I'm trading with a $100 account and not doing demo or trading with a bigger capital. It's because I'm just proving myself that I could trade with 100 and I can get used to the real feeling of the money. And with 9 months of being in trading, I know I had a lot of ups and downs. And from the start, I began trading with $100 and here and there. Demo wasn't really much. It was 2 to 3 months of my trading journey. But over the 9 month, I've been trading on a $100 account, and since then I've been perfecting my edge and getting closer, one step, putting one step in front of another to get closer to profitability, and that's what I've been trying to do, and that's the overall goal. So from becoming profitable on a $100 account, I would be looking forward to become a funded trader. Hopefully, once I'm profitable in this, then I'll go and look into buying a challenge. And I want you guys to be a part of it and witness the whole entire journey. But I want to go into the charts and just show you guys some examples of trades that I've seen, for example, this week, or the trade that I've basically took and how I've went wrong. And it's like a mistake that I've been keep on repeating and how I'm gonna fix it or what's my approach gonna be to fix it. So let's go into the charts and talk about that. So we had this trade which was yesterday, and yesterday was NFP. We had all that news data come for the first beginning of the month, and we had price have its liquidity. So I want to show you guys within the monthly what I was expecting NFP to take out. Within the monthly, I was expecting NFP to take these liquidity that we had, which it did. All right, and these were basically taken out when NFP came out. It got pushed through. So I'm gonna go down to the weekly time frame, and within the weekly time frame, I don't know what's wrong. My Wi-Fi is acting up, but as you guys could see, we had that overall sweep of liquidity on the weekly as well. And then when we go down on daily, it meant that we would have a bearish price structure, because when we have a sweep of liquidity, where would price usually want to go? It would want to break structure and then fill some sort of imbalance or tap into some sort of order block, and then come back, take another order, and then go downwards. Yeah, either go continuation downwards from here, or go continue upwards. But on the weekly, as you could see, we have an imbalance. All right, so the sweep of liquidity is caused for these liquidity and for all the people that have placed their buys or whatever to be taken out, for price to come down on the weekly chart to fill this area over here. All right, which is our fair value gap and imbalance, where we would take certain orders for smart money to go up. All right, so as you can see, we're drawing towards that. And if we go down on the daily, which was yesterday, where I anticipated price to continue going up, which was sort of not good, because why would price want to go up if we have a liquidity on the weekly drawing and wanting to go down? Yeah, because I was thinking that after NFP was out, we already had this sweep of liquidity, which was yesterday, as you could see. So when we had this sweep of liquidity, it wasn't efficient and we did not close. So since we did not close, it was not 100% accurate. All right, so as it was not accurate, hence why price went down and took me out, because after it swept that, we're gonna go up and take these highs over here. We had the overall break of structure on the 5 minute, and then I had this imbalance on the 5 minute, as I'm marking it right here, and I had my trade to be entered off of this. So as you can see, the trade did play out. All right, so we had price go up until this area, all right, which was our imbalance, as you can see, and the order blocks that we had, and it filled those. It filled all those liquidity. It took all those liquidity out, and it filled all those imbalances. We would have had a good trade. All right, up until here is when price tapped, and I was already in the trade, but I didn't want to take partials, and I was waiting for price to reach this liquidity, which then after we had took these orders from here, we continued to go down. All right, that just beat my overall bias, meaning that my bias was wrong and the bias was bearish and not bullish, because we had no reason to continue going up from here, and overall we had more reasons to go down. And hence why it's so important to understand bias on an overall higher time frame and the liquidity on the higher time frame, which I need to put more time and effort towards, and overall backtest it and understand it more, so we can have a better understanding next time we are on the charts with the higher time frame. But yeah, this is exactly why this trade went in a loss, and you can see that we had determined the bias, which was our overall draw on the higher time frame, which is the 4 hour, to be wrong, and we were in a retracement. So whatever trade that I entered right here, this trade that I entered was a retracement trade that went, filled these liquidity voids, and took that order block, the orders on the order block, and then continued to go down. And it would have been better if we took a short off of the 15 minute, because we had a sweep of liquidity and we had a fair value gap at equilibrium, and we could have entered off of that or the order blocks and then have a bearish trade. End of the day, it's fine, it's a lesson learned, and end of the day, these are the lessons that we're going to garner each time. Our knowledge is going to expand. It's going to help our overall trading, and on the long journey the money is going to come, but these lessons are gonna bring that. So it's so important to take it and learn from it and journal and overall collect data on the market.